Good evening. Welcome to Scram, Jett. What is this episode? 511? Yeah. May 11th, 2021. Couple special guests on here. Oh, Mike Busy Bee's back. Do some metal detecting. Cuddling Kittens is back after passing a test, thankfully. Gosh, study more. Gosh.
I learned my lesson, but business math is just not my strong suit, man. I tried. This is the mortgage equation shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, he's going to step on the keyboard. Yeah, we got Uncle Si and we got Pickles, Murderface Travis. This is this guy in my lap. He's been so cuddly. Now he's trying to step on the keyboard. I don't know where he's trying to go. He's been trying to tuck in my beard. We'll see how long he stays. Welcome again to Scram, Jett. You gone? Are you leaving? Oh, no. There you go.
He wants you to look at his butt as you leave.
Yeah. I do that like 10 times a day. Do not step on the keyboard. That's all I ask of you. And he's gone. All right, thanks. Good. Welcome again. All the cat hair out of my beard.
Oh,
It's gonna be bothering me the whole freaking time. All right. I'm good. Man, he gets me. Oh wow, we got some other Aussies in here already.
nice.
Wow, Grant Dwyer. Hey, brother.
Kentucky.
Australian Navy, maybe? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Dylan.
Dylan, what's going on? Oh,
Hey,
gosh. Middle creators in the
that's-
house. All fucking ready. Yeah,
That
let's
silky
go.
pick kills me.
Drink more, study less.
Yeah.
Well, if she had, she might have passed it the first time, right? Right, Jenny?
Yes.
Maybe.
At least I got to retake it and I got a 96. So I did
Awesome.
something right.
Sarah Bonner, hello.
Hi,
Thanks
Sarah.
for joining us. Oi!
Connor's Lamb. How you doing, bud?
You better be from somewhere interesting to say that. That's all I'm saying.
He's somewhere states here, I believe.
Okay. Ginger cat, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I do. A lot of no close-ups or anything, but it's distinguished. Let's just say that it's got a lot more gray nowadays, so no big deal. So that's the picture of Tom in all his glory.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get into that if you'll just let us. We're just peppered with comments, and I love it. But Washington, sweet.
Right.
State or DC? That's a big difference. And
I think he's in Washington State.
Okay. Raj. Not too bad. Aussie Navy 13 years. All right, we're gonna get out of the comments real quick. We got to do some intros. I'm W, host of the show. I'll throw it down to Uncle Si real quick. He's the other co-host of the show, and then we'll get on to our guests.
Yeah, Uncle Si, Dave, Army Reserves, National Guard, active duty, between 86 and 2000. Seen a lot of things, done a lot of things. Trying to help people out. That's why we're here tonight, doing different hobbies. Everybody's got a different thing that fits them, and we got somebody that's going to talk about one of theirs that's I'm interested in it, So
Yeah. We're gonna have to get you a little script written with some funny catchphrase or something. I don't know.
I know.
No. I like the off the cuff stuff, absolutely, but you got more in you for sure. So, all right, Cuddling Kittens, you're our next. You basically become a co-host as often as you want to come on here. Just freaking let us know. But introduce yourself, what you've done, your service, where you been, how you been.
I am Jenny. I like to run. I like to, for no particular reason. I make morning thoughts and various mask videos on TikTok. I am also an Air Force veteran, and I used to work B1s like W. And that's pretty much all there is to me. And then I dabble in various other hobbies.
Nice. And our special guest, Mr. Mike Busy Bee. Is that the name? You chose the name, so.
Yeah. It's one of my nicknames that I've always had from active duty, from high school, all the way through. Because I'm just like, I always keep going.
Nice.
Retired Navy. Well, paperwork. Still waiting for retirement.
Recently retired.
Recently. 21 years, Navy Reserves, 9 years active, 11 So for the reserves, been all over the world because of the Navy, 32 countries, 3 combat zones.
Damn.
And living here in Florida, loving life.
Nice. Congrats again on retirement. I'm going to tell you this: the paperwork's done. After that, I'm going to ask you for. After that, I'm going to ask you for money.
Dude, with the reserves, we don't get that money right away.
True. I know a couple guys in the reserves. You know, like, what's going on, John? Thanks for the welcome, brother. This guy, Conyers, 22 years, man. Congrats. I'm a weird case. I joined pretty late, by the way. I'm W, coming from the South Coast, Mobile, Alabama. I did 10 years active duty Air Force, and I punched. Had lots of veterans in my family, lots of veterans I knew that retired. Said, man, why aren't you staying in? I'm like, are you enlisted? Are you active duty right now? No, because all of them retired in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. You know what I mean? Different breed. That's fine. I loved every minute of it, and I regretted getting it out for about 3 months. And then I was like, okay, I got my life back, kind of. You know, that was my life for 10 years. I'm golden. I did my damnedest. I accomplished a lot of stuff, and it rocked. Of course, your best command is your last. I went in there, and I had chiefs and this Fulberg colonel saying, where do you want to go? What do I got to do to keep you? You're the guy we want to keep. I'm like, I've already, set some wheels in motion, got people in places they need to be, and I can't really back out on that because that's going to be, too disruptive for everything. But, but here I am, loving life. Definitely got a career. I was 2A771, aircraft metals technology in the Air Force, machining, welding, fabricating, CNC machining, anything that makes a jet fly. I could probably repair it. Take a screw out of it or destroy it if need be. Now, I've decommissioned a lot of stuff too with torches and hammers and presses. That was a lot of fun as well. So anyway, welcome to Scram Jett again, 511. 511 has a significant meaning for me. This is actually the month and year that we took out Osama bin Laden.
Oh yeah, it is.
We've missed it. It was the 2nd of May.
Yeah.
2011.
We're actually sitting right off out in the Persian Gulf at that time on the Enterprise.
Oh, wow. Nice. It was weird because I bought a Jeep in South Dakota, and the tag I still have it in my garage somewhere now that I'm moving. It says 511 for us. For US. I was like, In my head, I'm like, kind of subliminal kind of shit, whatever. But no, it was so I know we weren't on the 2nd when did we last get on. We got on the 4th. We did acknowledge it, but that was a pretty decent victory for us. Yeah. At least a psychological victory for us. So I still celebrate the whole month for sure. Screw them. All right, go rocking back on some comments real quick. Ashley Moon Butler. Good evening, darling. Down there in Southern Alabama, you got your accent yet? Huh? Is Mike a poster child for ADHD with a name like Busy Bee? Shit, he might be. I don't know. You got a lot of hobbies.
Oh, yeah.
Bisbee, Mr. Bisbee, October 22nd was 5-month mark. Oh, my 22-year 5-month mark.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, see, the Army started changing too much from what I had joined to what it is now. And luckily, I got out right before the Black Berets and all this paperless paperwork went through, and
the ACUs.
Yeah, I was out. I was out before that even. So,
yeah. Nice. So John Waldorf saying it's 11 years for me. I get it, brother. I get it. And everybody's like, oh, you're right at the hump, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, if I got to do 10 more years of this, I will probably get a dishonorable because I will stand on somebody's desk and tell them that they are stupid and they will be the wrong rank for me to do that.
Yeah.
So, it got to that point. So Apparently, you got a fan in here. Oh my!
Yeah, that's my buddy up at Greg Papalo. He's up out of Gainesville, Florida. He's the one that puts on the Florida Hunts metal detecting events. He hooked up with the Camp Soldier Freedom Outdoors organization for Camp Freedom for Florida Hunt 7 and coming up Florida Hunt 8.
Awesome.
If you can shoot me even the private chat here or a message with that website, I'll put it up on the scrolling on the bottom so everybody can roll through that. No problem, for sure.
Greg could probably put it in the chat also.
Yeah. But well, can you put it in a Facebook message? Because in the chat we can't really copy and paste, basically. So
yeah, I'll send that over to you.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to get any kind of stuff like that, any kind of vet-oriented hobbies. This is kind of what the show is about. We're here. We're more of a redirection show. Obviously, please face your damage if you need to. There's plenty of contacts out there. There's plenty of resources out there. We have a couple of those that we will put down in the scroller across the bottom. If you need to face them, you need to talk it out. Trust me. Trust all of us here. We've all had our own problems. You know, we've faced them, we've gone through them, but we fill that void of the service with our hobbies. I'm big into motorsports and drifting. I roll around the country and put on drift events. When I get my shop built, I'm going to be restoring old Japanese cars. Just what I do to fill my time and fulfill what I feel is my personal mission and purpose. You know what I mean? Keep yourself on task. So back to the comments. Grant one tour East Timor, 3-person golf, med discharge 2017. Damn. What'd you say you were how many years? I'm looking back up the comments for you. 13 years Aussie Navy. Yeah, that's awesome.
No kidding.
I got a couple of Aussie brothers I work with at Airbus now. So
and thanks, Tom. Go do your push-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be. I don't know. We got a couple in here. Well, Michael's our first Navy guy in here, our first Navy guest.
Yeah.
You know, we've had everybody. Have we had Coast Guard on the network yet?
No, I don't think
know.
We hadn't had any water people yet, and Space Force. Those are the two we're.
Well, Coast Guard's puddle pirates, bro. I'm okay with that. Except for rescue swimmers. We have I'm here in Mobile, and we have the helicopter training squadron here for the Coast Guard, and I met quite a few of those guys are hardcore, put it that way. The pilots, rescue swimmers, all that stuff. And obviously during all the hurricanes, it's a great jumping off point, as long as a couple of the bases down here. So we all make fun of all the other services, but man, they all do their freaking part. I know they're part of Homeland Security, but dude, they got the choppers in the hangar ready to spin up. They don't evacuate like Air Force does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And hi, Jade. Thanks for joining.
I'm getting there. We got some great comments and stuff.
I know.
Yeah. Destroyed accidentally or intentionally. Depends on your intent. So if I go to a repair and it's already screwed up and I break it more trying to repair it, it's not my fault, bro. Like, it literally is like, hey, I'm trying to de-escalate this situation to a point and trying to get this object out. If I destroy it a little bit more trying to do it, we're gonna weigh that back and forth with a balance. Sometimes it's definitely intentionally. We've had the IT department come down like, yo, we need you to destroy these hard drives. I'm like, do you like fire or pressure?
Yeah.
Because we got a press, we got a plasma cutter, we got a torch. Let's go stupid.
I think Tom's correct, though. He just said Nick was the first Navy person on any of the podcasts. I think he was a CB.
Oh, yeah. That might have been a while ago, yeah. Oh, no, that's his buddy Nick from Save 22.
Oh, okay. Maybe I missed the show. Maybe, yeah, if it was on that, awesome. Well, you know, we were just feeling out cool. Getting a little bit more Navy influence in here. No problem with that.
Oh, and thank you, Greg. That's a hella compliment. Yeah. Anybody that wants to listen and come in and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. This is my dad in here. we didn't even have computers when I got out in 78. Oh yeah, you were still on the old typewriters, I'm sure.
Oh.
Discharge orders. White out.
Carbon copies everywhere. You had to
Yep.
share carbon copies in between all the stuff, you know.
Yep. Save22.net. We'll definitely put that on a roller for sure. He's about to go do his push-ups. I'm trying to catch up with all these comments. Thank you guys for coming in here and throwing comments. We're very active. We got through our intros. We will have to break off in a little bit and start going into a little bit of content. I'm sorry. Miss J. Lopez. Nick was the first Navy. Okay. First session of Valor Games Southeast is in 2 weeks. I'm going to need a website for that as well. If you can message me that, just look up Web Travis on Facebook. Get some advice to these great hosts for FH8. What is that? FH8? What are we talking
That's
about?
that Florida hunt that I was talking about for the Soldiers Freedom Outdoors Camp Freedom.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's funny because I did mention your name the other day. I saw my buddy that does metal detecting. He's actually one of my backup guys when it comes to CNC programming for this aircraft. And I was like, yeah, I had this guy on the show the other night. He showed us a bunch of coins and stuff like that. It's like, his name is Michael Boyles. He's like, Michael Boyles? Wait, yeah, Michael J. Boyles. He's like, yeah. I see him winning a bunch of shit on the internet all the time. And yeah, I see his name and blah, blah, blah. So he knows of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not a big player over here, but I mean, like I said, they have a honey hole over here that they've been pulling a lot of stuff out of, and he's like, yeah, I know his name. That's cool. So that's pretty funny. Carl Alberson, hello from Bill of Rights Network Facebook.
Thanks for joining us. Might
I
have to go look them up.
Yeah, I like that name. I like that name a hell of a lot, especially considering our state these day and ages. So,
yeah.
Monday Night Mayhem, right? We started. The Marines had just joined us.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Caleb Ezel, resident photographer. Caleb, you got to tell me, are you a veteran or not? Because I think you sent me a message not too long ago. Like I said, this show's primarily focused on veteran hobbies after the military and stuff like that. If you're not a veteran, that's okay. I would like to talk to you a little bit more about tailoring content and tailoring stuff, and maybe a small instructional thing toward veterans that want to get into a little bit of photography, because I know a lot of photographers being in the automotive world. So if you're a veteran, even better. So let me know. Hit me up on BMs.
Even if he's not, if he can help veterans that are trying to get into doing photography and stuff like that.
Absolutely. It's just kind of tailoring the content toward what a veteran may see or may not see, or may, we learn differently than the civilian population. Absolutely learn differently. From our training plans in the units to anything else we learn, you usually get OJT, a training plan with, literature and all this stuff. You have a series of things you go through, and it's not by accident. Like, it definitely helps a whole hell of a lot when it comes to bringing a bare bones civilian. Well, not a bare bones civilian. They go through, basic training, stuff like that. Then through their AIT or their tech school, what do they go through? And then they get to their first base. That's when you really start the in-depth stuff of the particular aircraft, vehicle, function, office, whatever they're going to be into. So you got to break it down in stages like that. That's what I've learned with a lot of veterans that I work with. You can't just throw everything at them at one time. Just like a regular civilian, we absorb it faster if we get it in stages, if we can build up upon it. A civilian is going to flail, is what I've noticed. They're just going to, oh my God, I don't know. And usually they die off and they go by the side, and so they hire somebody else. But we'll get into that for sure. Please connect me with the person wanting to help veterans get into photography. Well, this whole concept and this whole show is about exploring and expanding upon veterans' hobbies outside of the military. When to give a sense of a little bit of community and a little bit of sense of a mission. You know what I mean? Other veterans are giving other veterans kind of pointers on how to go about. I know some veterans, Bearded Vet Photography. I don't have his website up, but he is a photographer that's gone all over the country. Dude has got photos featured by Ariat Boots. He's a pole climber. That sounds weird. Yeah, Jenny's like, I'm in Vegas. I know what that is.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of pole? I know what area boot is.
Yeah.
I was like, boots and
about the
poles.
Navy.
No, I actually don't know what branch he's in, but no, he's high tensile power towers and stuff like that, and he's literally just looked down and shot a shot of his boots with a good camera, and Ariat has like bought his photos from him.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So it's different things like that. You never know, but it's a process. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my friend.
Love to help any vet.
Go ahead.
I say just Caleb coming back. No, sir. Love to help any vet. Let me know. We've got some cool projects in the works with NOLA Motorsports and want to do our stuff with vets. So NOLA Motorsports Park actually is in partnership with Battle Scarred Motorsports. They used to be known as USMC, Uncle Sam's Misguided Children, which is a program that puts disabled veterans in a race car for like a Lemons race and stuff like that. That's a little bit deeper I want to get into now. But NOLA Motorsports, they're pretty good friends to vets, put it that way. Vets and first responders. So yeah. Caleb, just get in touch with me again, brother. I got messages coming from everywhere. We'll discuss a couple things for sure. The other half of the freaking Marines is here. Heidi ho. I don't know what else to say to him. He's not going to say Thursday night anyway, you know.
Yeah, my friend Greg Papalo, he's an Army veteran.
Okay, excellent. Let's see. Let me get this. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm getting some links rolled up so we can scroll them across the bottom. Ooh, that might be a little bit long, but let's see.
Yeah, well, if anybody in the comments have any questions about metal detecting, go ahead and throw them up and try to answer as what I can see and everything. Jade's already on you.
Hi, Kyle.
Oh yeah. Sarah, just look up Webb Travis on Facebook. I'm connected to the Veterans Anonymous. Shoot me a private message and with the website, basically. That's what I'm doing right now for the Camp Freedom right now. I'm going to put it across the bottom. Right now, scrolling across the bottom is Master of None Artistry. She is she Air Force vet, I think?
She was, I think Army. She was Army because she started in the Army. She started in Army helicopters and then went into Army band playing instrument. I can't remember which one.
Gotcha. Yeah. I just bought 2 pieces from her for Mother's Day. One for my wife, one for my mom, and they were absolutely amazing. Go visit Master of None Artistry while the whole website scrolling across the bottom. So thank you very much. Jade, damn it, you beat me to it. You're right. Right. While we're at it, while we got like such a decently high viewership for what we know as a show, let me find the slide right now. So we are on the Veterans Anonymous Network. This is Scram Jett, obviously. We are broadcasting on Twitch. We are broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook, all on the Veterans Anonymous page. All the addresses are listed there on the left. Please also visit all of our other shows. We have a show almost for every night, but we like Friday, Saturday, and Sundays for family, of course. Monday night is Judy G and Lunchbox with Monday Night Mayhem Radio. Last night they had a special edition with some other guests from other shows, but they are usually at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right now you're watching Scram Jett, obviously, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow night with Miss Combat Cricket, the one that chided me into the slide, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with the Crossroads. And then Thursday night, rounding out our week, Full Metal Crayon Eaters. Both of them have already been in here. Tommy Erotic and Baby Jesus, a.k.a. Kyle Killinger. They'll be bringing you your weekend safety brief. It's probably not that safe, but we love all of them. Please spread the love for all of us. We have a lot of fun doing this. It's just veterans outreach. We all volunteer our time. We do not get paid for this. We were actually paying for this, put it this way, for the airtime. Just a small amount for a year for the StreamYard, but it's no problem. We like doing it. So please, all these sites we put up, we don't ask them to pay anything, to do anything. We're just promoting hobbies, promoting organizations. We're just spreading the word. Spreading the word. If you want to say it's out of the kindness of our own heart, that's cool. Some of us just like to talk. So let's see where we're at. I gotta scroll up to the comments again. I like that. Wow. Yeah, we are cool, bro. We are cool. What's your problem? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything.
He's Air Force. They're better than you, and they know it.
Oh no, I'm Chair Force, and the chairs are comfortable. For sure. Bridge 2 Sports is the group hosting the Southeast Valors games. Okay, like I said, look either Scram Jett up on private messenger or Web Travis or David Sy. Shoot one of us a message with the actual website, and we can throw it up on the banner back down there. No problem. We have no problem promoting any kind of camp, show, outreach program. No problem whatsoever. With regards to metal detector stuff, is there a preference? That's a broad question.
It's a broad question, but for anybody that's getting into the hobby, you can go, like, back when I first got into it back in '87. I got out because it wasn't a cool thing to do when you're in middle school. So got out about 8 or 9 years ago. I got back heavy into it. Now I started out with what is a company called Bounty Hunter. They're pretty much low end, but still a great machine. I mean, I found 1,800 coins, that silver war bolt that I showed last week, the 3-ringer, mini ball. I got that with that. I've gotten silver coins with it, and that was only $150.
Nice.
It doesn't matter the cost of the machine that you're using. Now, there are upgrades depending on what you want via waterproof. Pretty much all the metal detectors, the coil themselves can be submerged, but the actual control box for the brains of the unit not all of those are waterproof. So it depends on what your budget is.
This is a perfect segue. I mean, we're at the bottom of the hour. That's when I want to get into the metal detecting and stuff like that. So absolutely.
Well,
Let's
and one thing real quick, Grant, with you being, if you're still in Australia, there's Bill Gammon. He lives down in Australia too. And he lives right near where, like, they had the big gold find, and they're still pulling gold out of it. He goes metal detecting.
Okay.
Oh, they're pulling freaking 13 ounce, 1 pound, 2 pounds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Recent one was almost 10 pounds nugget.
Yeah, they're pulling some
out
massive nuggets out of there. And
wow.
Like Gammon said, he lives, like, I think he said it was like a 10 or 15 minute drive. You know,
not bad. Right. I'll go through a few small comments. Oh, okay. Of course, one of our Full Metal Crayon best show is Thursday. Obviously, that's because I show up every now and then. Just saying. Miss Ashley Page Reed, how are you doing? I literally grew up with her. Thanks for watching. Thank you. We get a little weird on here. Just saying, we get a little weird. So. We're going to go through. Do any of you have any of the options to go through the comments and post them up? Do you know?
No.
Okay.
I'm not one of the cool kids.
We're going to have to solve that.
It would be one of y'all, not me.
Yeah, it's me. It's me. Dave's on a tablet. I'm on my big computer. We're gonna have to get a little access to you guys for sure. Yeah, because we're getting some great comments tonight. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
We love yeah, exactly. No problem. No problem. Don't start a metal detecting challenge with Scramjet. I'm just saying. What's up? What's up? I got some coins. I didn't find them in the dirt, but I got some coins. Let's see. Greg Papalo.
Yeah,
He's chiming in for sure with some.
Yeah, he's helping out with some of the questions that are hitting up in the chat.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely look through the chat. I gotta go do the daddy thing real quick. Put my kids to bed.
Okay.
Wham wham. As Felix would say, way to keep him off the pole.
Yeah.
Man, I hope so. Definitely read through the chat. I will be back very shortly. Please continue on. Like I said, we blended perfectly into the metal detector chat, and I do have your overlays loaded. So just give me a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Keep talking for sure. Keep commenting on these comments, obviously.
Yeah, we can all see the comments you guys are posting.
Okay.
It's just Webb's the only one that can highlight the comments and make them scroll.
Oh, we're gonna solve that very soon. Might be when I get back. All right,
But yeah,
I'll be right back.
yeah, Jade, what do we need to straighten out? Oh, who has the power?
Yeah,
to
the
do that
powers.
thing? Yeah, we got to straighten that out. Yeah.
So just out of general curiosity, where would you go for metal detecting? Like start with your backyard, go to the neighborhood park, or just
If
go
you're
up a
just
trail in
starting
the
out,
mountains?
Yeah, if you're first starting out, your best property is your own. My first silver coin came out of my front yard that I was at the house that I was living in.
Oh, wow.
Man.
And the mini ball or 3-ringer, the Silver War, that's a 68 caliber. So
Oh, that would hurt. I'd hate to get hit by that.
This is considered a dropped. It wasn't fired. I found that 2 blocks away from the house that I was in. A friend was living around the corner. I said, hey, because the property, the housing development was built in the 40s. So I knew that there had to be silver somewhere because silver coins stopped in production 65 to 69 is when they stopped making coins out of silver.
Right.
So if you're building a house in the 40s, you got dimes, you got quarters, they're going to be 90% silver. Going over there, hit his yard. First couple of things I found were just Matchbox cars from when the kids were playing in the yard. Came across that tone with that Bounty Hunter Quicksilver, and I'm like, okay, here comes another Matchbox car. Dug down, and just as soon as I flipped the plug, because we don't call it a hole or digging a hole, we call them a plug. Dig the plug, flip it back, and the back end was showing, and I knew exactly what it was. So just doing the research of the area that you're in, then finding like the older spots and a lot of your like parks and stuff like that. If you just want a quick change for taco money and stuff like that, your local parks are going to be good for that. They can also still hold history because of how old some of the parks can be. I've gotten quite a few silver rings from local parks in the area. So you can check with your local law. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Check with the local law because every county is going to be different.
Well, like John put up, yeah, you got to check with your local laws. Like he said, your town ordinance, some you can't do on public property or town property or whatever, yeah.
Yep. I mean, like for state of Florida, because I'm in Central Florida. I'm in the Orlando area, so I can drive an hour and a half either direction, and I'm on a beach.
Nice.
So I got to actually check each county how their rules and regulations are for where I can hunt and where I can't hunt. Like what is considered the Treasure Coast, which is pretty much Sebastian Inlet, almost all the way down to Miami. You pretty much cannot go in the water with a metal detector. It's just like fishing or hunting without a license. If you go out there hunting and fishing, they can confiscate anything that you have on possession at your time. Vehicle, guns, everything can be taken from you. Same thing with metal detecting in that area. If you're in the water, you're done.
Dang.
Yeah.
Why is it like that? Just because they don't want
because-
you finding
Well,
things?
the treasure coast is where the 1715 fleet sank from Spain.
Oh.
Well, I think it was 6-7 years ago. They had that big recovery where they're bringing bricks. I mean, like 2 feet long by 8 inches wide by 4 inches tall that were just solid bricks of silver and gold
Dang.
in 15 feet of water.
Dang.
Yeah.
So that area, they actually have permits that you have to register and pay yearly on to actually hunt the waters for the recovery of those. Then with the law of the whole state, it's called the sunshine law. Anything that the sun hits, you can hunt. So if,
To like the beaches and stuff like that.
Yeah, the beaches, you're good. At low tide, that's why metal detectors will always hit low tide. So then we get down into the shallow part of where the high tide is.
I didn't know that. Learned something new tonight.
Yeah,
And for freshwater here in Florida, anything greater than 50 years old belongs to the state.
Oh, wow.
Ah, that sucks.
So
It's like I put in all the work and time.
yeah, so if you do find it, it's pretty much code of ethics. Oh, I didn't find it in the water. I found it over here in the dry ground.
Yeah, it's all that. Yeah.
It's a code of ethics. And that's the biggest thing. If you don't own the property, make sure you get permission. A lot of times we'll have written permissions. We'll have some of us actually carry waivers around when we're going what we call door knocking. So they can sign off. If we get injured, it's not on them. You don't have to worry about us suing you or anything else like that. To protect the homeowner and everything else.
Cool.
My parents live in rural Iowa, and I kind of want to go see what they have around their area. Go pester their neighbors. Hey, can I dig holes in your yard?
You're in Nevada, right?
I am, but my folks live up in rural Iowa. It's a little itty bitty little town up there.
Nevada. You hit some of the dry creek beds and stuff like that. You can get gold right out of those.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Well, you were saying your buddy or not your buddy, but the guy that does that metal detecting on Oak Island. What's his name?
Gary Drayton.
Gary Drayton. Yeah, he's been to Florida, your area, looking for gold. He's been to Arizona looking for gold.
He lives down in the Miami area. Is where he actually lives. He just got his U.S. residency 2 years ago, I believe.
Yeah, and I love watching his shows because he's like he's so interested in the history, and as soon as he pulls something up, he's like, "Oh, this was this. It was probably on this guy's coat, or this, or you know."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I had no idea. It's like hidden treasure. It's very appealing.
I mean, there's even in today's change, believe it or not, Webb has a picture that when he gets back in, we can pull it up. It's they started in 2019. West Point started actually putting their own mint mark on their quarters that they actually make.
Oh, wow.
Beforehand, they didn't put no mint mark, so they would classify or they'll put the P for Philadelphia mint. 2019, they started with the quarter. I think it was 2016, they did a short run of the dimes. The dimes are about $100 right now, if you can find
Oh,
them.
my.
I gotta go look through some because I hoard coins.
You just look for where the P, D, and S mint marks are.
Yeah.
It'll be a W instead.
I got a fucking bag of change I need to go through, I guess.
Yeah, I do too.
Like I said, the West Point quarters, the picture I sent him is the one that I got my change a couple months ago. It's going in the condition that coin is in, can get me about $15, and it's a quarter.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's
20.
Yeah.
25 cents that's worth $15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
The newest quarter, the 2021 quarter, I think I got one. It looks like the old. I didn't send Webb a picture of this one. It looks like the standard old style quarter. They're already going for $1.
Wow.
Damn.
And what's funny about
style.
what's funny about that is people are spending them just for a quarter.
Yeah, they don't, because people don't realize, and that's part of it with metal detecting. You become a kind of a coin collector at the same time.
Yeah. And I can't remember there's a weird word for coin collecting. I can't remember what the name of it is. It like starts with the A.
No, it's N. Grab it. Hold on. One second.
And yeah, Grant, I bet you guys got some stuff down there. Veterans Anonymous, that's Jade. Look at Mike taking lead like a boss. Numismatic or whatever Greg said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grant's got
we got a mutual friend. Go ahead. Sorry, Jen.
I was reading what Ducky, because he's Ducky on TikTok. He says we have opal that's near the middle of Australia.
Yeah.
Kind of cool to be able to find. So what is a good
gemstones
place?
Though, you won't be able to find with a detector.
But if I dig a hole, I might be able to find it though.
Yeah.
Looking for something else, come across it.
In Missouri, they have that geode like mine thing where you can go out and you can just dig up geodes. If you find them, you get to keep them. Welcome back.
Whirlwind.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, not to interrupt anything, but it just a testament to what veterans do. You know what I mean? Just we have our mission and we got to accomplish it, right?
Yep.
So both my kids are a little sick.
Bummer.
Take my 7-year-old to the doctor today about 10:30 for a little rash. Turns out it's part of maybe a small virus she's got. She's snotty, and then my 5-year-old snotty has got a cough, and she went and seen an ENT today. And then my wife's feeling crappy, and so it's just, my wife is asleep on the couch, and I'm putting the kids to bed, and blah blah blah, because she's feeling crappy. So seriously, you just see it and you execute, and so it has to happen. Sorry for the absence. Sorry for not being able to pop comments up, but is what it is, right? See the missing when we execute. What's up, brother?
Could you pull the first picture I sent you, the West Point quarter?
Absolutely. Is that?
Yeah, it should have been the very first picture. That's the back of it.
Oh, I don't know if I got the front of it.
I like how it's 2020 and bats.
Yeah,
and bats. Yeah. Let me go back. I can upload it real quick. If I can find it, no problem.
Yeah.
I think it
right
might,
before that.
I think it actually might be at the back of the stack.
Okay.
Nope. That's not it. Nope.
Silver dollar.
That's the first one I got, actually.
Okay, then it should be the last one then. If that was the first one you got.
Yes, Grant. Definitely appropriate for 2020.
Yep, that's. Okay, downloading it now. And then let me just actually take this off screen real quick. Gotta find my file path real quick.
Yes, it's a running joke to see how long it takes before he comes back shirtless.
Oh yeah,
he's going to come with a different shirt. Yes,
there we go.
I think he's going to be shirtless. He's still clothed.
Didn't think that was going to happen for sure. So we see the W on the lower right hand side, right? That's the West Point.
That's the
mint.
West Point mint mark. And last year, being 2020, was the 75th anniversary of the victory of World War II, and that's what's in front of George Washington on the left hand. That V75.
Yep, just off his chin.
Yep.
So okay.
That's what you want to look for. In that condition, like I said, roughly about $15.
Golly. I dig that. And 2020 with the bats, bro. 2020 with the bats.
Yeah. Imagine that.
What do you say?
At least it wasn't a hornet.
Taco money.
Taco money.
It's true.
Catch up on a couple of these. Alice, hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Alice.
Yeah, we're definitely going to solve this. Old Dave or Cuddling Kittens, one of them is going to learn how to pop up comments for sure. What's the next one you want to pop up?
We can go through whatever you want to throw up. I'll explain it. That's of course, you can see the year. That's a $2.50 gold coin.
Wow.
Webb, your one friend, when I was winning stuff all the time, that's one of the coins I won.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
That's about a $900 coin.
Golly.
Damn.
And it says $2.50.
$2.50. Put it the size wise, it's about the size of a dime.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
But it's worth its weight in gold, literally, right?
Yeah. Well, back then, the weight of it would have been $2.50 of gold.
Okay. But, you know, it fluctuates with the price of gold. And if you want to find that out, just look at any exchange for sure. So, all right. Next one will pop up.
That is a half real from 1773.
Wow.
And that's where we got our so-called money is from the Spanish. How they pretty much from half real to a real. That's pretty much how we go from quarter, half dollar, 75 cents, a dollar.
All our denominations, basically.
Yes.
Yeah,
And that's the back of it.
Side.
If you look to the left of it, the M with the O over top of it, that's their mint mark. That's from New Mexico.
Oh,
New Mexico,
wow.
Or Mexico City Mint is where that was minted.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
There your collection here.
Yeah, we got the trifecta of dimes. I haven't got a seeded dime, so I couldn't put all four of them together. But starting from the left, going to the right is your barber dime. Then in 1916, they went to the Mercury dime, which is the center one. And if you can find the 1916 Denver mint, that in worse condition than that is about $1,200.
Ooh.
Then, of course, the Roosevelt dime, which us metal detector is called Rosies. And all three of those are 90% silver.
Nice.
Okay. So basically that Rosie is worth its weight in silver or a little bit more just because it's struck.
Pretty much weight of silver.
Okay. Okay. I got
People will, if you don't know what you have, people are still spending them.
Spending them. Yeah. Yeah. Still the same weight and shit like that. You know, it just, yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Sarah, for popping the link up, by the way.
Yeah. Where are we at on that? Because I know I promised a couple people links I would put up as long as they would actually message me. And I was in the middle of doing a couple things when I shall see.
Yeah, John says he just pulled 2 W quarters out of his pocket. Like, I got a stash I need to go through tonight.
Yeah,
It'll be on my to-do list. Like, heck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Be sitting looking with the magnifying glass on my coins. Oh, look at that.
Holy crap.
That one that you just showed the picture of, I got it out of McDonald's. I was on one of my drill weekends, went for lunch, paid cash. Typically, when I'm on drill weekends, I always pay cash just so I can get change back, just so I can go through and check.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that sucker popped back, worth more than what I paid at McDonald's.
No, yeah.
Yeah, this quarter right here. Look for it. W mark and then the V75.
The
You gotta have me looking.
2019 won't have the V75, of course, because
Okay. Yeah,
it
it's
was
not
just
75th
2020.
anniversary.
Yep, 2020
Right.
was the year for the anniversary.
Yeah, no kidding. We're all going to be on Crossroads tomorrow night. Like, hey, look what I found.
Yeah.
I found it.
I got a fortune. What's up?
And they're actually very hard to find because the mint, I think 2019, they only produced, I think I want to say 150,000, where the other mints are pushing out millions.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Nice. We do have the www.soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org Camp Freedom scrolling across the bottom. So please give that a visit as well. I'm looking over the website right now. A bunch of retreats, kind of like we talked about in the Black Hills with the Sacred Mountain.
Yes.
Equine activities, retreats, hunting, water activities, hiking, like just all around, just outdoor paradise. Relax your mind, your
Beautiful out
soul, relax your mind, your soul, and just get outside of yourself.
The picture I sent you with the horses, that was at Camp Freedom.
Nice. Well, and like this show's about, it's like you don't have to do what we do as a hobby,
Correct.
but find something and go with it. Something to keep your mind off of here.
Yeah, and John just actually sent me a couple pictures as well of his hobby. We'll have to get into that maybe a little bit later or maybe another episode, but I definitely dig that. It's 1/35th scale military modeling. I did a lot of car models and stuff like that when I was a teenager and in art class and things like that. I made model rockets. I made a model Sidewinder and an SR-71 model rocket.
Nice.
I made a model Sidewinder rocket and I had some questions thrown my way. Like, they don't sell, put it this way, they don't sell that anymore. You're shooting a Sidewinder missile in the air. They're like, no, let's not do that anymore. Way before 9/11, of course. But
what John's saying here about checking the edges of dimes and quarters, if
Yeah.
you stand them up on edge, you can actually see the clad with copper or zinc
Right.
that they're using for filling.
Yeah.
yep,
A silver
absolutely.
one, I don't have a silver quarter out readily right now, but a silver quarter, it won't have that copper. It'll be just straight silver. Even the sound
Nice.
when you drop it on a counter, it sounds
Different.
completely different.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah.
What kind of counter are you dropping it on though? Marble, granite, wood? Like, I don't know. Getting particulars here.
I did not know that. I'm going to start checking all my coins.
I know.
Like,
I'm gonna start
I
using
don't know.
cash again so I can get change and check it out.
My grandma was lucky enough. She worked at a mint. And when I was born, she took like 5 pennies off of the thing and put them in a jar. Nobody touched them by hand. And they were all wheat pennies. I think there's like 10 wheat pennies from 1969 in a little jar that's taped up.
Oh, nice.
So my habit was I'm always looking for wheat pennies. I think the oldest wheat penny I got is a 1919.
Oldest one I got, and it was actually coming out of a restaurant, was a 1910.
Oh,
which was
wow.
the second year of
Yeah.
Wheaties.
Yeah. I just, like I said, my grandma, I didn't know about it until I was way older that my
Yeah.
grandma had given me these wheat pennies never touched, and so I just kind of like always look out for the Wheaties,
Yep.
And there's some key dates. Yeah, right here's actually pull that
Oh,
back
go
up,
ahead.
Wed.
Yeah.
That's
There's a penny, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
1853 is what is a large cent matron.
Mhm.
You got a flying eagle, which is only 3 years that they've made the flying eagle cent. Then it went to the Indian head penny or Indian head cent. Then
Yeah.
it went to the wheat cent, that's the 1910 wheat cent that I have in that case.
was just accidentally timed perfectly. Like I looked at that and I like kind of rolled over and I clicked it accidentally. And we're talking about pennies, so you're welcome. I'm a great producer.
Just imagine walking around with that big old large cent.
Yeah, that's the size of a freaking quarter, isn't it?
Yes, just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, probably a little bit thicker, maybe because it's
a lot
supposed to
thicker.
be all copper, right?
Depending
Or is that
on
bronze?
the years, mostly
Okay.
copper, but they did have a couple years where they did mix in bronze.
Okay. So that's a pretty dense coin too, as well. So you're like,
when you get your machine over top of that, it's going to ring off your ears.
I bet.
Yeah. I can. It's weird how these days you can put your hand in your pocket. You're right. You can grab your change without looking at it. You can shake it. You can be like, kind of feel your fingers around it and be like, oh, I got this many quarters, this many dimes, this many nickels, this many pennies, just by size alone. But it's taken a long time to get to that size standard, for all those different coins. So like he was saying, imagine like having a penny the size of a quarter and a little bit bigger and heavier. So it's just what we've gotten used to. You never know. You never know. So
that right there is what they call a chime. It's a 3-cent piece. When the Postal Service went to making stamps, 3 cents, everybody was complaining about these large cents. I got to take 3 of these large things to pay for 1 stamp. So they came up with that. That's 90% silver.
Oh, wow.
So it's basically the federal mints acquiescing to the freaking Postal Service.
Yes.
Basically like making a monetary division just because the cost of postage went up.
Yep.
Wow.
That's the whole reason that coin came about.
And that's the back.
That's the back side.
That's interesting. I was wondering. Yeah, I thought that was the backside of it when I was previewing everything, and it's interesting.
And that is actually smaller than your Roosevelt dime.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
And paper thin, real thin.
Trying to say what year was that? 1852.
1852.
Trying to think if there was any kind of. Is it so? You're saying that was super thin when you found it, or super thin in the beginning?
Even when they made it, it was still thin because of the weight of silver for 3 cents. Those are very, very hard to find.
It was directly correlated to the actual weight.
Yep.
Of the Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
And the reason that those holes are in there back in the day, so they wouldn't lose it, they would take a string and string the change and actually sew it into their pockets. Yeah. So when they would get to the store, they'll pull the string out. Okay, I need how much? Pull it off that string.
String it off.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Rough and tumble ages, man. You never know. You might get thrown off a horse, bucked off a bull, thrown down a hill. So. All right. So what are these?
These are all quarters, all 90% silver.
Okay.
You got a barber quarter, just like a barber dime. And believe it or not, that's actually the face of Liberty. It's not actually a guy.
Yeah.
Then you got a standing Liberty quarter, 1927. Then the Washington was the previous quarter after that one.
Okay.
Like I said, they're all 90% silver. And the U.S. actually started, on the edge of our coins now, they have that jagged edge.
Yeah. Serration.
We actually started doing that. Yep. We started doing that because back when they were all silver, people were starting to take and shaving their change to get silver until they got enough. They'll keep the size pretty close. But if they seen anybody that was shaving it, they're like, all right, you're doing something illegal.
Gotcha. Go back to some comments real quick. Grant Dwyer, we only have one mint in Australia that has been running since 1965. Before it was Melbourne, Sydney, and Perth. Interesting. It's round 5. My grandmother would sit and go through coins and stamps with me to put them in books. Boy, I bet all those things are worth some money right now.
Oh, right.
For sure. We had pennies and imperial coins until 1966. Let's see. It's interesting to know. Yeah, absolutely. That's
I've
what
learned
I
so
love.
much tonight.
Yeah, and you would think it wouldn't be interesting. I mean, but I would hope that most veterans are a little bit interested in history. Obviously, because put it this way, every regulation you follow is made by somebody that's screwed up. So that's history in itself.
Yep.
So at minimum, you should be abiding by that, but you should also be looking way back in the past and any kind of artifacts for the past for sure. I'm a very small time collector of World War II stuff because my grandfather and my father were big time collectors of things. So see, here's another. Found 1721 King George copper here in town when they were putting in a sidewalk.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
1721, that would have been a KG2, I believe.
Oh, see, here comes the expert, bro. That's
Right.
what I love.
I was like, wow, boom, boom, fast.
He already knows. He's like, oh, show it to me. I'll grade it real quick for you, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Trimes? What?
That was that 3-cent piece.
Okay.
Oh.
Trimes. Oh,
That's what it's
okay.
called,
Good.
trimes.
Yeah. John saying that's why Chinese coins have holes through them. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it definitely makes sense. Somebody from Veterans Anonymous is here. Hello again to all of us.
I got a sneaking suspicion that Hello Ladies from Vetanon was Tom.
I don't know. Did he get done doing his push-ups yet?
Yeah, he did his. Then Kyle was doing. I got to update. Kyle did his, and yeah, I think Tom is sneaking in. Speaking of them two guys, I want to say this real quick, right?
Yeah.
That whole challenge deal, right? I don't know if you guys or if anybody listening know. Obviously, all of us here know about Kyle and Tom. Tom recently did his 5-mile ruck march to raise awareness for Save 22. Kyle, there's a whole challenge thing that started a couple weeks or about a week ago, where if this much money got raised, this guy would shave his legs and then donate money to a vet group. Kyle got picked to be that vet group, or because he's doing a 3,300 mile run across the country.
San Diego to DC.
Yep. And he said, hey, if we get $1,000, I'll shave my legs too. Then Tom jumped in and was like, if we get $1,000, I'll wax my legs. If we get 2,000, I'll Brazilian wax my legs. Kyle upped at 1 and said, if we get 5K, I'll shave my beard. Kyle got a nice beard.
Yeah.
If he gets that money, he'll shave it. We found out just before we went on the show that Kyle has a RV to help do his run.
Yeah.
So it's getting there, it's going to happen one way or the other. Kyle is selling everything in his house and his house. The run is going to happen, So yeah.
I'm going to share this real quick as well. We're just going to go ahead and run this real quick. Tell me if you guys can hear it.
Can't hear, no volume.
no.
Oh, come on.
Hello, I am Wayne Patmore, and as you know, I am damn glad to meet you. For the past few weeks, I have been promoting Kyle Killinger's 3,000-mile run across the United States for the Because He's My Brother Foundation, which is to show awareness to veteran suicide and PTSD. And I'm putting this challenge out to all my Facebook friends, be you Mad Vikings, Bearded Villains, Beard Mobs, non-beard groups, bearded groups. If you help me raise $5,000 by June 1st, I will shave my mustache off and compete as a whaler for the next year. Because we know nobody likes a whaler. So remember, let's all help Kyle. And I'm Wayne Patmore, and I'm damn glad to meet you.
Dude, if that's not a freaking promo video right there.
That is awesome.
That's
When I
good.
saw that, I was like, oh my God, that guy's got a nice stash, you know.
It even curls up. I was like, Felix should be jealous.
yeah. Well, we did get Bill Gammon in the gates. He's on a smoke break right now for sure from Australia. So
All right. So Bill, you and Grant need to hook up. You're both Aussies down under. So you and Grant and Bill need to hook up.
yeah, okay.
But yeah, that promo, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, this, you know, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I saw that today. I'm like, oh, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. You get that, Jen? Did you get that message? Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, I just did. It took a second because I was like, where did it go?
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And like said, who ordered ZZ Top? Well, shit. Apparently Kyle Killinger did, and yeah, Uncle Si's on there with that shit right there, waiting for a song and dance. Shit, you never know. Celeste is saying hi, Mr. Michael Boyles.
She's a metal detecting friend out of Tampa, Florida area.
Nice.
Thanks for joining.
Another Aussie in the house. Oh, we fancy now. No, we just international. It's like
So how do you
airport.
find? Whoops, my bad.
No, you're
Oh,
good.
go ahead.
How do you find a local? Like, how did you find your local community of metal detecting? Like through Facebook or
Yeah,
just
I mean, you can,
wandering around with the metal detector?
a lot of times
bump into
you go to
people?
beach, you see somebody metal detecting, we just go up to each other, wait till they're like having a break or something like that. Hey, how you doing? I'm so and so. Then meet that way. You can Google your local area. A lot of areas have their own clubs.
Yeah.
That will actually can help you get into, just like your dealers and stuff like that. I highly suggest get with a local dealer if you're interested in buying anything, because they're the ones that are going to know your soil type, your area, and everything to find. Don't go to Amazon. Oh, I got a great deal. You still, a dealer is going to help you walk you through it.
Right.
One thing that I was actually shocked just a couple of days ago, Ron DeGhetto from the Gold Digger Metal Detecting.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to make a purchase, all they have to do is call them, say Michael Boyle sent you, and you get 10% off of any purchases. And he'll walk you through over the phone about anything that you need to know about what machine. He's been in the hobby, God, I want to say almost 30, 40 years maybe.
Wow, that's a wealth of knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's out of the New Jersey, Philadelphia area. And make sure when you do your Google search for it, make sure you put the Gold Digger.
It's down at the bottom line right now.
Yeah.
I hooked
And
it
if
up.
you misspell
I
it,
was
you
on
might
time.
not want to be opening it around kids.
Yeah, I hooked it up on time. I was like a DJ on the freaking dual screens over here. I was like, bam, got it online. Yeah.
Hey,
TheGoldDigger.com. And that is, like you
10%
said,
just say my name.
Yep. 10%.
Nice.
Michael J. Boyles. Mention Scram Jett too. Just throw it in there. It might not mean anything, but you know. Hey man, we're just trying to spread hobbies and interest here. Like I said, this is a redirect show. Obviously, definitely deal with your demons if you got them. Plenty of resources out there. You can reach out to anybody on the show. We can direct you to plenty of resources, no problem. It's not even funny. There's no excuse. Please do not ever take a permanent solution to a temporary problem. We're all out here doing the same thing, brother. Like I was absent a little bit tonight. I'm taking care of my wife and my two daughters because they're feeling kind of crappy. I got the show going on, and my wife's like, she's like, "Oh, don't you have a show going on?" I'm like, "Yes, I do, babe. But you guys are my priority. Let me get you to bed. Let me get you taken care of. Let's do this." Boom.
Yeah.
You guys are still on my mind right here. I'm still with my audience, but it's my family. It's my priority. You know what I mean? Let's rock it out. So,
Oh, some of these comments.
a drop bear, dude.
My
I want
goodness.
a freaking koala too. Send me a koala, bro.
No, those from waste. So I'm going to school to be a vet tech, and
Oh, awesome.
exotics are actually that's why I have to hop offline here in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
And everything I've read about exotics, specifically koalas, is that they're pretty aggressive. They're not as cute and cuddly as everyone thinks. So I was just like, great. I don't want to work with exotics. I'll stick to cat and dogs.
Cats are pretty shitty too. Just saying.
Oh, they spicy, especially mine.
Mm-hmm.
No, because they always say, "Oh yeah, you can learn how to draw blood and stuff on your own animals." I'm like, I don't think you've met my cats. Hard pass.
My cat's okay. I just get a butthole in my face every now and then. It's okay.
No, mine try to maul my face whenever I try to like trim their nails or brush them. They're my husband's problem at that point. He's the only one that can handle them.
Scruff of the neck.
They get that back paw up, so I have to put them in a cat bag and then unzip a paw at a time. Koala clap. No.
That sounds.
I got a cat to my left and a dog to my right. Oh, there she is. Hey, baby girl.
Yeah. Going to.
Yeah, see, pets coming all around. Cuddling Kittens, if you want to do an outro real quick, I know you got to roll out. So we thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you again for sure. You're gonna if you stick around, you might just be a permanent fixture if you want to. No problem.
I have no webinar next Tuesday, so I can come back on if you need me.
Excellent.
So, but I don't really have a fancy outro yet because I'm still new to the network. One thing I always like to leave people with is that you can't pour from an empty cup. So you need to do at least one thing this week that's just for you, even if it's just as simple as sitting there with coffee in silence. Something that helps recharge you so that you can continue to pour into others.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Man, see, I have this new back porch. I have my favorite seat on the back porch, and it's away from everybody. And I've been looking for a way to vocalize that, and that is basically it. Thank you. Like, no, seriously. Like,
Yeah.
I go out there, I'm like, close the doors. Like, ka-dunk. I hear no kids. I hear no pets. I hear no nothing. I'm just like, and then I go back inside. I'm like, okay, I'm ready again.
Yeah. Important.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're fighting now. We're fighting now. I know we got to let you go. I know you got to go.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on.
Yep.
Thank you.
I gotta hop off. But I'll see you on next Tuesday then.
Jen.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
Thanks, Jen. Oh, that's funny.
We're gonna fight, bro. We're gonna fight.
She can be like me and just be on both shows.
Yeah, I did that for a while. Burned me out a little bit. I had too much scrap to do, but
Yeah.
Bill Gammon comes on. They're not that aggressive. Talking about the drop bears. So
Yeah, I don't know. I've read stories about them fucking things. There's a reason they're called drop bears.
yeah,
They
yeah.
drop out of the trees on you.
Yeah, true. I have heard that every koala has chlamydia, and that's I think 70% of the population. It's a little worrisome, but
Who is fucking a koala?
other koalas. So I don't know. Who knows?
You know, I'm not worried if a koala has chlamydia because I'm not going to have sex with it. That's an STD.
My white dog is named Callie. She is an American bulldog, and she has been with us since 6 months after my first child has been born. First child is about to turn 8. So she is the gentlest thing ever until she puts herself between the kids and anybody else, obviously.
I'll be right back.
So talk amongst yourselves. You can't take my line, bro. Well, thank you. Yeah, she's a really good dog. I picked her out. All the pets in my family that are really good, I picked them out. Just saying. Everyone that my wife has is a scaredy cat and climbs under the bed, or they're assholes. Just saying. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They do have a lot of crap on their skin, and yeah. Armadillo's pretty cute though. Why, thank you. We think so as well. She's been a good family dog, despite all the false rumors about bully breeds. I've raised quite a few American Bulldogs and bully breeds with different friends through high school and college, roommates in college, stuff like that. So I was not afraid. You got to be a dominant. You got to be the alpha, and let them know. But after that, once they learn that, you treat them fairly and equally, and they won't run over you, and you teach them who members in the family are. They're like,
That's pretty much any dog, except for the Chihuahua.
True. Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't realize that the freaking bad name that those pits. It's sad because
Bill, the other
Little
Aussie watching was Grant something. I can't remember his name.
Grant Dwyer.
Yeah, him. Yeah. He's the other Aussie watching, Bill.
Yeah. They're probably on different sides of the freaking outback.
Yeah.
So, no telling.
And I bet you guys thought I was going to come back with no shirt. Ha ha.
We're actually, there's probably a he came back with half a shirt.
Scooby.
I think we all lost the bet then.
We're taking crop top back, guys.
Oh my god. We all lost the bet. Because when you left beforehand, everybody's like, how many people bet he's gonna come back without a shirt? And he came back without it. We were like, well, shit. Oh man. Here we go.
Oh, there go the Aussies giving each other shit.
Oh, yeah. That's Center South. He's a sand groper. Oh man. That's never heard that. Obviously, Aussie slang. I'm very interested though. Very interested.
Yeah. Bill Gammon has called me a couple of times, and it's like I got to prepare for it because like the English to Aussie dictionary doesn't quite translate, you know.
I watch a lot of motive video. I don't know if you guys are into cars down there, either Bill or Grant. Motive video, Andrew Hawkins. I get my Australian slang from him. I'm sure he's very English when he speaks, but I really want to make it down to Sydney and the Cootamundra drags for Skylines. So probably. Oh, here we go. That is South Australian. Oh, is this like Yankees versus Confederates now? This is what we got going on. Is this a freaking Australian Civil War we just started on Scram Jett? This is gonna be great. Please, this is gonna be awesome. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the bows and arrows and slingshots to come out and let's roll.
Wait a minute. Don't forget Aussies. They use them boomerangs.
Oh shit! I completely forgot.
You know what you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
A rock.
A stick.
Oh yeah. Just ka-thunk. Oh, he might be on a different platform than you. We're streaming on 5 different platforms right now. I think my personal page, Scramjet personal page, Veterans Anonymous Facebook, Veterans Anonymous YouTube, and Veterans Anonymous Twitch, which brings up an absolutely perfect time to bring up the slide. So we are on the Veterans Anonymous Network. We are broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Please look up any and all of those resources you see on the screen for those platforms. We're all our sister shows. Monday Night Mayhem at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with Judy G and Lunchbox. Obviously, you're watching Scramjet. We're 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Myself, Uncle Cy, and various guests, including Mr. Michael J. Boyles tonight. On Wednesdays, we have Crossroads with Combat Cricket, who may be joining us in a little bit. She's been commenting tonight for sure. And on Thursdays, we round out a week with Full Metal Crayon Eaters. That'd be Tommy Erotic and Baby Jesus, aka Kyle Killinger. They give you weekend safety brief and round out the week. Whatever reason we let weekend Marines do the weekend safety brief, I am not sure, but whatever, it freaking works, especially for this network. So,
and yes, Celeste, even though you're not a veteran, if you're a patriot, if you're a supporter of the military, law enforcement, fire, EMTs, all of that, you're more than welcome here.
Absolutely. So that's Shotwell. Gonna go eat something. Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Thank you for joining in. Come back next week, brother. Look up the Facebook page. Another thing I wanted to mention, anybody that's watching on any of the platforms, please go to our Facebook page, YouTube, anything you're watching us on. Leave a review, leave a comment or something like that. It just literally helps us reach out and touch other veterans and entertain people. If you're entertained, if you're not, I don't care. Go away. Just kidding. If you hate us, leave a comment. If you love us, leave a comment. Any and all platforms, if you can.
Yeah.
We're here just to reach out. Like I said, truth be told, we actually pay to be on here. And that's fine. That's fine with us. We don't care. We're not here trying to make any money. If we were, we literally wouldn't be here. So.
And yeah, Bill, what the hell is a banana bender that lives in Mexico?
Yeah.
I need some explanation.
Thank you, Seth, brother. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Greg,
Hi,
hey,
Greg.
thanks
Have
for
a good
joining
one.
us. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, if I didn't have too many other hobbies, I'd probably be out there with a freaking metal detector because it's stinking interesting as shit to me. Just saying.
Well, and
I got too many other things to do.
it's like we did metal detecting in the Army, but it was we were metal detecting for freaking landmines.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, but it was actually kind of peaceful just sitting out there doing like this, moving the wand back and forth,
Yeah.
until you heard something and you had to take the fiberglass rod and try to probe to find out where the landmine was. That was the scary part.
Yeah, and not blow up. That's
Yeah,
like
not blow up. That was the really scary part.
Yeah. So Bill Gammon's going to be, Cy is going to be on your friends list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Michael, if you would look him up.
Yeah.
Greg, absolutely, brother. Thanks for rolling in. Grant's Wire. Oh, hold on. I missed this one dude. This asshole right here. Went to tech school with him. Didn't like him too much then. Actually, no, he was a cool dude. He went to England. He is actually from a little town in Florida. I wasn't stationed too far from. Mr. Boone, Staff Sergeant, hopefully Tech Sergeant by now. Boone, thanks for joining me, brother. I think you just got out of the instructor position. That's one I wanted to go into, but I didn't want to stretch the years out to go into. So thanks for rolling on, brother. A Queenslander. That's more British than Australian. Sorry, I haven't been around a bunch of Aussies, mostly French and British these days. I can't do the French. Oh, man. A Queenslander that lives in Victoria. Now we're getting into regional freaking insults. Do you guys realize that?
Yeah, I know.
It's I don't know what they're talking about. It seems like they're kind of insulting each other. So shit. Should we back out of this? Is there going to be a racial slur thrown?
Well, one night we had a female from Aussie down in our chats, and we were like, "Hey, Sheila," and she was like, "Don't call me that. That's what the bar girls do. I'm not a Sheila." And I was like, "My bad. I thought all female Aussies were Sheilas, and apparently Sheilas are the bar girls, not all of the girls." Yeah.
Oh, see, look, watch this. Here we go.
Yeah.
Kikovic.
Fuck the palm. Yeah.
We did. We started a civil war right here on Scram in Australia. Guys, we're going to have a live report from Australia from I can't even do it. I can't even drum up the reporter's voice to do a play-by-play action of the violence that's going to go on down there. We chucking koalas and boomerangs and drinking Fosters and throwing. Oh, I said the bad word too. Don't say Fosters down there.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no.
Oh, man. That's great. Oh, here we go again.
Bill did send me a 6-pack of some really good Aussie beer. That fucking shit was good.
Oh yeah, when did you do that? Did you do an opening or something like that on one show?
He tried to glitter bomb me. I caught it and opened it up outside because I like that.
Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, the fucking beer was awesome. Oh, they're going at it now. That's freaking hilarious. 2 Aussies going back and forth.
Oh, I'm good with it. I'll pop up every freaking comment. I do not care. We got the Aussie Civil War. It's no problem. I'm good with that.
That cracks me up.
I don't even know what that is, but it's probably bad.
All I see is gay for life.
And then John's like, tries to throw in the Americans. Shrimp on the bobby. Hey, it is what it is. We're, trying to find hobbies. I guess our hobbies is starting civil wars in Australia tonight. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Get a little twisted tonight, but it's okay.
It tends to wander like that.
Yeah, it definitely got weird. Holden supporter. Hey, man, I'm gonna speak up on this.
I do know Holden is a car.
Yes, I was a little pissed when GM discontinued the Holden brand because I wanted a freaking Holden Ute over here.
They do look stylish, like when they did they did the Holden, but it was a Chevelle, but it wasn't a Chevelle.
I'm talking about modern day Holden Ute, and now I'm going to look it up. It's basically like a GTO truck. It's El Camino. It's literally an El Camino.
Yeah.
But modern day. And it was freaking amazing. And I've seen a few of them around, obviously. They've been imported to the United States. A few. It's literally a freaking GTO.
Yeah.
Let me open this up and try to share screen.
Oh, and Bill, exactly. That's the same way we are up here. Like, Webb was Air Force, Mike was Navy, I was Army, but we're all brothers. We're all mates. Yeah, exactly, brother.
Come on, dude. You can't tell me that's not stinking sexy. I would drive that all day long. I would do burnouts in that all day long. And then you get some into the custom stuff. Obviously, it's a LS motor, a LT motor, put an LSA motor in it, a supercharged LSA motor. Yeah, stupid fun.
Yeah, it'd be
and then
real
freaking
fun.
Bed covers and all day long. No problem.
And they look, like you said, they look cool. They look sexy.
Yeah. Really, yeah. And they had them this far back, 1994. 1994.
But you can't get none of that here. You can't get none of that here in the States.
You can if it's over 25 years old.
And you got the money.
Man, these aren't going to be that expensive unless they're really rare in Australia. So, yeah, we drive them at least once.
Shipping one of them from Australia. Holy crap.
Yeah, we all drive them at least once, and donuts are fun. Yeah. Exactly.
I bet.
And a mate. Exactly.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Earlier than 94. Well, it just says 94. Just saying. I don't know. I'm not down there. Just saying. I like the newer ones. Some pretty nice stinking ones right here. Like this white one right here. I mean, it's a little wide body finish and a little bit of treatment on it and hood and certain things like that. But just a bone stock one. I take it.
Oh, hell yeah.
No problem. Yeah. No stinking problem, dude.
And like Bill says, he had a VE Commodore Ute. That's a truck for us here in the States. They call it a Ute. It's a truck. I don't care, Bill. It's a truck.
Yeah. I just wanted one of your Barra motors out of your Ford Falcons down there.
Oh, yeah. They ran them Ford Falcons down in Aussie a lot longer than they did here in the States, and they changed them up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're not going to see much. Yeah. XR8 right here.
Oh.
Yeah. Some of the older Falcons had straight 6 4-liter turbocharged engines in them. And, they're built like a brick shit house. So, yeah. I would take one of those motors in a heartbeat. So they're just now barely getting to the States.
Well, like we were talking before the show, the same with a lot of the Japanese cars. They're just now starting to, pick up in the States because what was it, 25-year import ban or some crap like that?
Well, it all depends on your National Highway Transportation Safety Board regulations. So there are literally regulations for how big your side markers and blinkers have to be. There are regulations for the glass. Obviously, it needs to be safety glass. Regulations for door bars, emissions. Emissions is a whole other thing. Anything 21 years and older can come in the United States with an emissions exception from the EPA.
Right.
But it has to be 25 years or older to come into the States with a National Transportation Safety Board exception because of literally the size of the blinkers. The size of the blinkers on my Skyline are this big. This big.
Yeah.
On every other car, they're a whole bulb. They're a whole 6-inch diameter. So it just didn't meet the regulations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could bring a car into the States and you could bring 5 examples and you could crash test them and then also retrofit the rest of the cars with the required bars and glass and all that stuff. And you could federally legalize a car that way. But no one had $500,000 to do all that testing. A company tried. They got tired of trying. And then they started doing stuff illegally, and then they got shut down. So that basically shut down the whole Skyline market for the whole United States until they became legal again. So somebody got shady and greedy and screwed everybody out of a chance.
Yeah. It was just like for the Evo. The Lancer first made it over here, but they had the Evo model there in Japan long before we even knew about the Lancer.
It was basically a Mirage, the body and stuff like that. And you could do a model. And if someone would have tried, they could have done it. But it came here in 2003 as an Evo 8. And that was early enough for everybody. They're like, oh, okay. Yeah. The best generation came over here. Evo 7. There were some Evo 6s and 5s. Evo 5s were pretty dang good. But they didn't get the appeal. That was still the mid-90s. Yeah, in 2003 was when they first brought the Evo 8 over here, and everybody's like, "Oh, perfect!" So that's when Mitsubishi, because it sold from 2003 through 2015. Mm-hmm. So you had 12 years of sales, 2 different models, massive performance car, and just flooded the market. So I would really like one for a daily driver, actually.
My aunt had one of those 4-door Mitsubishi Evos with the OZ Rally Edition.
Yeah, OZ Rally Sport. Yeah, that wasn't the full Evo Mitsubishi Evolution. It was just a step barely down. But
and she didn't know how to drive it, and she let me drive it one day, and she never let me drive it again because I scared the crap out of her with it.
Oh, I had an Evo 10, a 2010 Evo 10. And that was my daily driver, Daddy Mobile.
Yeah.
It had Recaro seats in it, and I bought a Recaro baby seat for my little girl.
Oh, bro. Those were
roll it out.
Yeah, and like my aunt's car, it wasn't like that big. It wasn't the full rally one or nothing, but it had a little bit, and it had a little pep in its step, and she didn't realize how quick it actually was until she let me drive it, and then I suddenly couldn't drive it anymore. I'm like, come on, this is a fun car.
Yep. Oh, how long were you sitting there?
A little while.
You can let yourself in. You have the power.
I know, but it's your show.
No, we were just BSing about cars.
How do you think I got
in
into
there.
the studio?
Well, I mean, anybody can let themselves into the studio.
Oh, so apparently Facebook does not like the fact that I asked, that's a challenge when you were saying that we were going to fight over kittens. Because now I can't comment through Crossroads anymore.
What?
Wow.
Facebook said your comments are unavailable right now.
Facebook's
Was that a
weird.
challenge?
Facebook's getting
24-hour
weird.
jail.
Oh my gosh.
On the show page.
Facebook's getting weird.
Not even my personal. And then I was overhearing after I had asked you if you didn't mind if I jumped on, overhearing we have Australians fighting in our comments.
Oh, we're like
From
Australian
Australia.
Civil War. Like this is
Oh, yeah.
this is the Genesis. Like they're gonna be throwing boomerangs and freaking spears and like hopefully no nuclear weapons or anything because I know their SAS is pretty badass. Hey, everybody around me is all like, "Oh, I'm getting banned for this. I'm getting banned for this." I'm like, I don't even watch what I say. Apparently, I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
I
May
don't
get
watch
caught off-
what I say. Twas that a challenge?
Oh my god.
Nope, you need to shut up.
I'm not necessarily a Ford supporter. I do like the Barra motor, but I do like the F-250 here with the 6.7 Power Stroke because it's awesome. Just saying. Ford's not bad over here. You got to realize different countries, different regions. Just saying. If you got any Barra motors sitting in the backyard, let me know. I will buy them. So.
Oh, and Jade,
Yes.
you
Facebook
need
is
to
getting weird.
Jade, you need to send a picture of your two garage beauties to Jess. Her husband will freak. Her husband is a big Mustang fan.
Oh, the lovely ladies, yes.
Yes. I about crapped a pickle when you showed me just a little picture of some of those. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, the Shelby is still covered. It did snow here today, so they're staying in the garage a little bit longer.
She just casually throws out that there's a Shelby in her garage. Just, no big deal.
I got a Nissan. It's probably worth more than that Shelby in my garage. So,
yeah, but her Shelby runs.
Mine does too. If I put gas in it.
If
I don't know. I was reading some Haggerty articles the other day, and it seems like it's depending on your model. The whole muscle car thing, the 60s and 70s muscle car thing is obviously the rarer ones are getting rarer, and you can't find them anymore, so their prices are going to go up. But the other stuff they're miraculously barn finding, they're like, okay, yeah, that's another one. That's cool. But now, literally, it's the summer of 80s and 90s Japanese shit boxes, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Like the prices are ridiculous. Like, if I put my car up right now with the parts on it, it'd be 45, 50 grand for a 1990 model. And I'm completely okay with that.
I honestly don't know. So there's the 65 fastback.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I've named her the attention whore.
Yeah, it figures. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we've accidentally pissed people off because we can't hear people ask to take pictures. And as we're like pulling out of a gas station or something, I see people just
yeah. Hi.
Like, yeah. I can't. Yeah, you're behind us. I can't hear as it is. But you also with it. Well, yeah, she's the attention whore. But the Shelby's my favorite.
I dig it. And it all depends on what the buyer's willing to pay. Obviously, if you even want to sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can play hardball with people and be like, no, I got a couple special parts on here and I don't want to sell it. Okay, well, what about this? No, I'm good. If he walks away, he walks away. If they walk away, they walk away.
Okay, I'm curious. Okay, John posted up that the first car he owned was a 64 Bonneville 2.2. The first car I owned was a 76 Pontiac Grand Prix with a bench seat.
Did you slide all the way to the passenger door in the left turn?
If I turned too fast, yes.
Just lost the steering.
Whoa! Got to scramble back over here like this.
But you got to do this.
Yeah.
Power steering.
Yeah.
Hey, I really don't have anything for tactically acquired tonight. So I do have to take a small little break, check on my kids. Jade can pop up comments, and we're gonna have to fix that for other people on the show later.
Yes.
But I do have to take a small little break, little daddy duty, but I will be back very soon.
Okay, then, Jade, why don't you throw up the logo thingy? And yeah, Celeste, anytime any phrases are mentioned on here, feel free to use them.
Yes. Mother bitches tends to be.
Well, seeing, okay, I'm going to go old school and crude. Bench seats were great because you could make out in them. You can't make out in today's modern cars. You've got like 5 feet between you and the person next to you with the bench and all of this other stuff, and it's automatic. And but there's no way you can have sex in a car with the new cars now.
Just saying a little bit about us. I'm Combat Cricket. I'm actually the host of Crossroads, which is on Wednesday nights. So Veterans Anonymous is who we broadcast through our station network. You can find us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Most of the comments that I've seen coming in through tonight have been through our Veterans Anonymous page, but you can also catch on the shows that night have their own chats as well. So you can check out Monday Night Mayhem on of course Mondays with Judy and Lunchbox, Scram Jett with W and Cy, and as much as W's trying, maybe Kittens. Wednesdays, or every Wednesdays, you can catch us on the Crossroads. Like I said, myself, I'm Combat Cricket, Jade Lopez, and we had a couple comments in here earlier from our favorite Marines that we didn't really have a choice bringing them on or giving them our weekend safety brief. But yeah, that happens every Thursday night, unless we do adjust sometimes because of the Marines have events and stuff like that. They're very big. I don't know if my headset or that was Cy.
No, Cy.
Might have been me.
Oh, okay. It's just like my headset. I don't know. I've been having issues with it. It's normally a cordless headset. But yes, that is who we are. Let me switch back to the comments.
A 68 Chevelle with the SS 396. Oh.
Nice on our stalking our whole lives on the boardwalk. Just kidding. Love it. Yes, we are very motivated as far as comments, and that is something that is all of our shows. We love seeing comments. If it's your first time here, where you're from, if you served, and it's not just veterans, but we do. We love our LEOs, our firefighters, our EMTs, paramedics, nurses, all of them. Family.
Well, so Celeste is a registered nurse. Thank you for joining. Oh, Audie, you got it. Dude, you live in Arizona. They don't do the time change. How can you not be on time for these shows? You've listened enough. You know.
Already did it. Try playing that shit. I'm not even the host of this show. I help. But yeah, so I was commenting through the Veterans Anonymous page,
okay.
And then when W brought up we're gonna fight for kittens, just as a joke, because they said we found her first. Yeah, Crossroads can't comment anymore because I said, was that a challenge?
Yeah, it's getting weird. Oh, Audie, you had a VFW
weird, like
meeting.
what Woodorf was saying earlier. Getting weird? No, it is weird. And I honestly, I'm actually pretty damn good on Facebook, and lately I really haven't been on Facebook that much.
Right.
And then so it's like, oh, you said this. Like, why?
Well, like
was it a challenge? Yeah, you want to challenge me? Here's a coin.
Well, like Felix got a ban on TikTok for saying he looked so young he had to card himself. Poof, 7-day ban.
Yeah, he's not old enough to have live privileges on TikTok, apparently.
You know, it's like, come on, people. Oh, speaking of Felix, y'all, if you don't know, you need to go to beardbarbecuesauce.com and get you some of the best sauces and seasonings. I threw away all the other stuff I had. I've got ketchup, mustard, and beardbarbecue. That's it. You know.
This one's my favorite.
That is a pretty wicked promo. I love the way that just, yeah. Oh, and good news. The Hawaiian shirts are in the works. There's going to be news about them next week, but they're going to be available. I don't know if they have Smurf sizes, Jade. I don't know.
I have to get my dimensions, and I'm honestly just gonna. Y'all can't tell boy. He might catch this later, but I'm thinking I'm gonna buy him his for birthday or something. We do have.
Yes, Celeste. That is the sauce that you won at FH7.
We do have new promo videos from our sauce boss. We go ahead and do this one. We're getting fancy, I told y'all.
And yeah, he's got those new PVC patches. Those things are wicked cool.
I need one for my go bag. So I'm thinking I have to do my dimensions. I've got to get my measurements and then get boys' measurements, order the shirts, and I'm thinking I'm going to get some patches too. I know that it looks weird that I'm like holding my head. I'm holding the cord to my headset right now because it's not staying in completely. So
How about say?
I'm working with what I got, okay?
Oh, that's good. It's all good. It's all good.
And Audie, I haven't forgot about the patches and stickers. I'm waiting on some. I've got your stuff. I've got the stickers for you to go, bro. I'm waiting on one other person so I can send him some other stickers from
This
some
one?
other stuff. Oh yeah, Audie, you need a hat, bro.
I think it might be in the truck actually. I have another one that it's the gray with black.
Yeah, I like that gray one. That gray one does look cool. I missed out on those. And Audie, no, you don't need a hat. What you need to do is go order a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, I got that one, Jade. That one I like. That rocks.
Yep. I had one of those and I wore it out to us, like basically sweated it out. I'm like, I don't know if this one's going to come back.
Yeah.
So.
I like to wear this one on Fridays.
Friday.
Where we always and Felix says it hits us on the head every time. He says, I know that I'm holding this to my it looks weird. But it's Remember Everyone Deployed Fridays,
Yep.
where the acronym of RED, but it's not just remembering everyone deployed. It's remembering everyone that's at home as well. I do get some weird looks.
We were trying to support you, Jade.
This flipping cord, I swear. Okay, so I have boys that just like, oh, I found a cord. So the original cord to this headset, I don't know where it is. So the cord that I found here, it's not working fully. It keeps falling out.
Yeah, Audie, the hats aren't available on the website.
I'm very
anymore.
animated.
The hats aren't available on the website anymore. Felix might redo them and the beanies, but right now the only swag really that's available is the Hawaiian shirts, the Dickies, and Teespring. But he doesn't make any money off of the Teespring.
In these ones?
Yeah,
Are
you
they
can
on
get
the on the site?
you can get the holographic stickers, the regular stickers, and the pins. But
This is the crazy thing. The quality of these stickers, he put one on his windshield 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And this one's pretty much brand new, and they look identical.
I
Yeah,
have
it is.
quite a few plastered across the southeast. Just put it that way, and they are all still there. So,
well, and there still
barbecue
is
tag right here.
Yeah, barbecue tag. What you got to do is post up. Like Felix put one on a freaking plane.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But he also has the new holographic ones. I ordered 10 of them. They're going to quite a few places. Just saying.
Yeah.
So this is the shop, obviously.
Oh, and the jars of seasoning will be changing.
Oh yes. No more jars of seasoning here. He's going down to a different packaging, but the price point will adjust a little bit, but you'll be getting more. So these are 13-ounce jars, right?
You're actually getting more for the price.
Yes. I think he's going up $1. He's going up like $1.
He's going to like the 2-pound bags.
No, he's going to be offering 1-pound bags, which are 16 ounces. These are 13-ounce jars, but he's only upping the price maybe $1 or so.
Which is insane because if you go to the store and look at another product that has that same weight, it's
$20
like twice as much.
Yeah, $20 for a 1-pound bag or 1-pound jar of,
and it's not even as good.
No.
Oh, I tried this the other day. It's store-bought potato salad, but I
sprinkle.
I dumped because I was trying to sprinkle the spicy seasoning. And I'm dumping it in the bowl. It was an accident. I'm graceful. I know I am. But no, like I was actually able to like stir it up and stuff like that. It was magnifique.
Oh, I've made meatloaf using his mustard rub and sauce. I've made potato salad with the mustard seasoning. Oh my God, that takes it to a different level.
I use the black label in my Italian sausage bread. I sent you a picture of that, Webb.
Yeah, we saw the picture.
Yeah. Saw that picture.
Amazing. Oh, bro, that sausage bread looked freaking amazeballs.
I was waiting for that to come up. I uploaded it, so.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw it.
Wham!
Yes.
Look at. Okay, so I've said it before, like I'm not huge into spice. If I can't taste the food and have that flavor, I'm a wimp. I really am. I'm a wimp.
Mm-hmm.
Then you won't want that bread. Though.
This looks delicious, though.
That's the normal Italian sausage bread.
Okay. And the other one
is like that. It's actually glazed. Oh yeah, that's glazed with the black label. And when I'm cooking the sausage meat, it has the black label plus ghost peppers, long greens, and habaneros all chopped up into the meat.
But I'm saying though, like
my eyes are watering.
But I still am like.
My eyes are watering and my
really
butthole's burning. I'd try like 2 pieces of it and be like, okay, I can't do any more because tomorrow I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that one I call my fire in your hole bread.
Yeah.
See, this seems it's funny because so it's sliced out. Obviously, you lay the dough out, you layer the stuff, and you wrap it up and stuff like that.
It's almost just like a stromboli, but it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I do a pork loin like that.
It actually looks really good.
It does.
I would probably instantly regret it.
Yeah,
or just smell it, and it'd be a lot.
No, it looks awesome. It looks absolutely amazing.
So good.
I take a whole
potlucks for my drill weekends, occasionally for the holidays and stuff like that.
You damn reservist.
Yeah.
Okay.
My CO would say if I didn't bring that bread, I'm getting UAs the whole weekend, even if I'm there or not.
Nice.
Boy, don't you show without that bread, boy.
Yep.
You better bring it in.
Right.
Now for
So when
metal detecting
we would-
events,
That's what I
metal
was thinking,
detecting
John.
events, they're like, hey,
Bring the
you
goods,
bringing the
bro.
bread?
Bring,
Yep.
Yeah, bring the goods.
You got that
If you
bread?
don't, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't bring it, don't come.
Florida Hunt 7, I ended up taking, what was it, 6 loaves, and I had nothing coming back.
Yeah.
It was all gone.
Yeah, so I do a pork loin. I'll take a whole pork loin and cut it out into a sheet like that.
Yep.
And I'll layer it with a compound butter. It's salted sweet cream butter with trifecta of herbs and shallots and stuff like that. Then like pancetta and like arugula. But then the last one I did, I sprinkled it all with the mustard rub because it's on pork.
Yeah.
Holy crap. And then you do another layer over that and you roll it up
Mm.
and you tie it up with baker's twine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you put it on the grill, smoke it with apple wood or cherry wood, light smoke, and it's got these little humps. So it looks like a caterpillar. I just call it the calipetter. And it's like 18 inches long.
Caterpillar?
Caterpillar. Yeah, caterpillar. Been a long day. Caterpillar.
No, I was just kind of curious if it was just like because you have more of a southern drawl than I'm used to hearing around here.
Oh, them old cowpillars.
Them old
cowpillars.
caterpillars.
They turn in
So
butterflies.
I was just curious if that.
They turn in butterflies.
I'm not trying to make fun of you.
I am.
No, I usually don't have a. You've heard me talk enough. I usually don't have a southern accent that much.
Well,
you can tell a couple
there's
things.
certain words that I can hear it just because, like I said, I'm out in the West. Yeah.
There's certain words that you can hear. Because of this. No, yeah, I did add some sprinkle it with mustard rub last time, and it was okay. Of course, I've been putting it on eggs and bacon and like ham sandwiches, just random crap. Give it a little
Popcorn.
Yes. Tried it on popcorn. It was
Just a little
amazing.
Sprinkle.
A little sprinkle some crack on it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, you take that and you smoke it for about 3 hours. I mean, Parmesan cheese and stuff in the middle, but you slice it with a, like a bread knife. It's thin enough, and you take some good bread, a little bit of chipotle and mustard, and put it between it. Yeah, it's a spiral of freaking flavor all the way through it.
Nice. Yeah.
Learned that technique a very long time ago from a very good friend, and it served me well. So
Nice.
served a lot of people very well too. So
To go with John, what I do with the next day after with that loaf, I'll make it like a French bread style.
Yeah.
Just dip it in egg wash, fry it up.
Yeah.
I'll bet that would be incredible.
Oh, changing cords. What kind of cord is that? It's a USB?
A cord that I
Okay.
found, and it's not
That's a
staying on my headset.
Well, amazing. Combat Cricket, thanks for joining us. It is 10 p.m. It's top of the hour. Unless you guys want to roll on.
I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, we're just getting people we're getting people hungry now. We're just giving them giving them the munchies, you know what I mean?
So we're starting civil wars in Australia, pissing off Facebook, making people hungry.
No. Civil War's over. They're good. They're drinking some Fosters.
Yeah.
It just started again. I just said Fosters. Just saying.
No, I can completely understand their freaking hate for it because it's the same thing as like, oh, you're in Colorado, you must love Coors Light. No.
Well, you do, right? I mean,
no. Piss water.
Yeah.
I said it.
Mhm.
Colorado native.
Well,
No,
like
understandable.
Mexicans.
Fight me.
Yeah. Oh, you're Mexican. You must like Corona. No, none of them like Corona. That's like American beer,
Yeah, it's an American Mexican beer. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'll be right back.
I need to find that the mixed type of drink with the Corona that I've heard of. It's like orange juice and Corona and lime and something else. It's like a
Grenadine.
Yeah, it sounds like a breakfast beer to me.
It kind of does sound like it. I will have to like kind of adjust it just because my stomach can't tolerate orange juice. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking maybe trying it with like a pineapple juice, maybe. I don't know, but I need to find it. Try it.
That's weird because pineapple juice has more citric acid than orange juice.
You would think that would be the case, right?
Yeah.
There's just something, and it's even
Hmm.
my son can't stomach it either.
Yeah, okay. No, I got introduced to that in the military as well in South Dakota. I went over one of my NCO's houses on a Saturday morning. I forget what we were doing, a little bit of woodwork or something. He comes up to me with his pint glass. He's like, here. I was like, oh, some orange juice. I took a swig of it. I'm like,
That's vodka.
no, it was a breakfast beer. It was literally like a half
breakfast.
Coors Light and half orange juice. I'm like, this is weird, but I kind of like it. He's like, yep, breakfast beer. I'm like,
Yeah, because
okay.
I don't do Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
Everybody says that that's a breakfast drink. I just don't like tomato.
Yeah,
Juice.
same here.
Ooh, I could make you. I don't like tomato juice either. I don't like generally tomatoes.
I don't like tomato soup or
no, me
tomato
either.
juice. I will eat fresh cut tomatoes.
I'll eat them on a sandwich every now and then. But I can make you a Bloody Mary that change your mind though.
I make the Bloody Mary, and I use a little bit of Felix's original sauce, and then I put a little bit of the seasoning. I'm not going to say the word. I put I put a little of the seasoning around the edge of the glass. Oh, it's incredible.
I was going to say that I use this mustard rub in my Bloody Marys now.
Yeah,
I haven't had a Bloody Mary in a little bit, but last time I made a Bloody Mary, I'm like, ooh, mustard rub.
Yep.
Mixed it in there. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I have to switch around mimosas.
That's a little light for me. It's a little light for me. Not too shabby. I might have to type out my Bloody Mary recipe. Learn from some of the best down here on the Gulf Coast. Because I mean, literally, I have a shirt that says from Callahan Social Club down here that was founded in 1946. It's literally where I met my wife. I have a shirt from there that says you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. And we have some award-winning Bloody Mary makers down here as far as bartenders, and I'm some good friends with them. So I might have to get some Bloody Mary recipes and pop them up in here.
A couple of years ago, Felix did a Christmas thing. He had a couple of limited item boxes that came with Zing Zang's sauce and a glass that he had custom. There's limited editions, like everybody got a different glass etched, Yeah. But yeah, oh my God, that stuff is great for a Bloody Mary.
John, does she have vodka in it?
Probably not.
I mean,
I
these
don't think
days.
either of them drink.
I got a bottle. For 1 second.
All right.
Well, we wait because when he wants to show something, it's really interesting.
Oh,
whoa, that is
it's a characterized round.
Glory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I like it.
Ooh, nice.
That's really cool.
What was that? What liquor was that?
It's vodka. Shot glass right there.
Nice.
Yeah, shot glass ready.
That's a shot glass. Yeah.
That's something I do not have in my collection that I would be looking for. Because I've made quite a few the 30 millimeter rounds from the A10, right? So we cut them down to a certain diameter or a certain length.
Height.
Yeah, and then we take the tall shot glasses and we epoxy them in the bottom of those shells.
Nice.
And we had a lot of people request, like, "Oh, bro, you just epoxy them and ball." You do not want to drink out of those things, no matter how well they are cleaned.
Yeah.
Because lots of them are aluminum and some of them are steel, and whatever you're going to do, that powder will corrode and eat into that material, and you don't want any part of that. So we started doing those and cutting down to a certain height and putting the tall shot glasses in them and epoxying them in. But I've got a couple examples of those. I'll bring on I didn't even think about that. So
I
One
think
thing
that
that I learned
company's
with
out of
tomatoes,
Fort Lauderdale.
I never got a really good plant that produced large tomatoes here. I got some really good cherry tomatoes from one of my little plants, but I'm jealous.
Tomatoes are a tricky thing, and it depends on what you plant and how you take care of it. Yeah.
soil too. Soil is a big
Yeah.
thing.
I had, when I first moved into my house, I had 8 different varieties of tomatoes, 2 types of cherries, and then all kinds. I had beefsteak, I had the black tomatoes, I had all kinds of heirloom tomatoes. Yeah. But it takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, you definitely got to tend your soil with tomatoes, and you got to pre-tend them basically.
I felt so bad because the first garden that I had, I got some really good peppers out of it, and the strain and stuff like that. It wasn't supposed to be very hot, right? So our oldest comes over, and I had just picked a couple peppers, and I was like, "Hey, you want to try them? It shouldn't be that hot." He can do kind of spicy.
Yeah.
I burnt his mouth. I felt so bad. But I didn't know. I did everything about this pepper. It wasn't supposed to be that hot. Turned out to be hotter than I thought, and I burned him. On accident. I've noticed something with Sai and that damn cat. You like cringe away like you're abused by him.
I kind of feel like that because I'm just sitting here and I'll feel a paw and then claws, and I'm like this, and I go to pet him and he just kind of grabs my claws like that,
It's
Dude.
not your house, it's his house.
Oh, yeah.
Water sprayer do all the difference.
Bro, no, trust me. I've tried that. I had squirt guns and he would just sit there and stare at me like, yeah, wait till you go to sleep, motherfucker. I got your ass. Spray me with water.
Well, and how many pounds? He's like 20-something pounds.
26 plus pounds.
So yeah, that kitty sits.
So you need a super soaker then.
He sits on your face. You're gonna suffocate.
I need a garden hose.
Airsoft gun. I mean,
yeah.
You need to show them what's up, bro. Like,
bro, I've tried to do the dog thing where like you show dominance and you like
no, that doesn't work with cats whatsoever.
No, it doesn't. It just pisses them off. And
he gets more pissed off. He's going to attack you more.
There you go.
Yeah.
Guaranteed to work.
Well, when I clean his litter box out, I mean, I've known people, I've had dogs and, family growing up. I've cleaned up smaller Tootsie Rolls than this thing leaves in a litter box.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to buy stuff for Maine Coons for him. The litter box. Yeah.
So you open the toilet seat, squirt a bunch of Dawn soap in there, throw the cat in, slam the toilet seat, and flush it 5 times.
He won't fit in the toilet. He's too big.
He'll get washed a little bit, at least some parts of him.
He's going to
clog the toilet. He's going to clog the toilet.
Or the comments made on Scramjet do not reflect those of Veterans Anonymous.
Oh yeah, that thing, the disclaimer.
Yeah.
I can't.
I didn't get to do it tonight.
It is because we all paid for it, so
it does reflect. I'm sorry,
but it's funny to say.
All right. On that note, it is 11:12 after. Before we get a little bit too weird, we're gonna do some outros and definitely we're gonna pop up. Oh man, if I can roll to it in time, we're gonna pop up our slide just once more. We are on the Veterans Anonymous Network. Please visit us. We broadcast on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook tonight from this channel, Scramjet, obviously. On Monday nights, please join us for Monday Night Mayhem Radio with Judy G and Lunchbox at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Scramjet at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesdays. Veterans Anonymous Crossroads with Combat Cricket guest spotting here tonight, Miss J. Lopez, That will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And closing out our week is Full Metal Crayon Eaters with our boys Tommy Erotic and Baby Jesus. They are also at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. They will be giving you your weekend safety brief, unfortunately. May God help your soul. They are Marines. Again, thank you for joining us. I'm going to go around the room, starting with the FNGs. I'm sorry, starting with the Fogs. No, the Fogs. No, F&O guys first, and then ending with the FNGs. So F&O guys, Uncle Si.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
My
what's the
bad.
fog?
fucking
F&O
old guy.
guy. Yeah.
Fucking old guy.
Yeah, Uncle Si, like,
My bad.
thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for listening. If you're hurting, reach out. If somebody that you reach out to doesn't do what you need, reach out to somebody else. Keep trying. Keep trying. You know, we need to end this 22 plus whatever it is a day. That's why we're doing and supporting Kyle and Tom on the hikes and the marches and the push-ups, because it does make a difference. It shows that people are getting aware and they're tired of this BS. One of our own, he recently had a little bout with it and stuff. He's going to Sacred Heart Retreat.
Sacred Mountain Retreat.
Yeah, you know,
And
you
we will
gotta
get more
take it,
specifics on that retreat as well to put out that information.
you know, but reach out. You know, there's somebody. If it's not me, if it's not Webb, if it's not Jade, if it's not Mike, somebody knows somebody that can get you the help you need so that you're not a statistic. And don't ever take that final choice, because you'll never know how good it gets if you take that final choice.
Yeah. Sacred Mountain Retreat is actually scrolling across the bottom right now. It's up in the Black Hills of South Dakota. So come
And
at Cricket.
There's probably more than just that. That's in South Dakota, but there's probably one in your state.
Yep. Reach around
Or if
to
it's
your
not that one, it's something like that.
absolutely
And
reach
we
out
will-
to your local veterans chapters, your VFWs, everything. You have plenty of resources out there. Reach out, please. Combat Cricket, go ahead. Sorry. Oh, she's frozen. Oh, she's frozen.
Oh, bummer.
She wasn't holding her cord.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, well, just a second. Mike, we got your gold digger scrolling across the bottom right now. If you want to go
Yes.
through that one more time with your outro.
One more time. Go on the website, get the phone number, call Ronnie up, tell him that you saw me on the show, saw Michael J. Boyles, and you get 10% discount on any purchase. It doesn't matter what it
Nice.
is.
That's awesome. Any other outro? Any other words of
Outros.
wisdom from a recently
Biggest-
retired Navy vet right here, like straight out the service, bro.
Fresh meat.
Fresh meat, exactly.
You're never alone. I mean, all of us, you, Webb, Cy, Jen, Jade, everybody, Cy or Felix, we all, no matter what, somebody's out there that will listen, even if that's what you need. You just need to vent. Just get in contact with any of us. We'll listen to you. We can help you. Like the treats we got here in Florida, we got Camp Freedom.
Yep.
Dan DeMarco, he's the one that runs that. Real good guy, but you're never alone.
Absolutely. We're let's try to do that. soldiersfreedomoutdoors.org/Camp Freedom, or scrolling out across the bottom as well. Please. Oh, here comes Jade. There she comes. She's angry now.
Angry cricket.
Angry cricket. You go ahead and roll into. Just go ahead and roll into your outro before we lose you again.
Yeah, my internet, but I have pretty decent internet, and I do, but whatever. to introduce and outro myself, I'm Combat Cricket Jade Lopez. I'm out in Colorado, former 31 Bravo National Guard, and reaching out helped me. I found veteran networks when I was spiraling out, and I'm here today because of the resources, the outreach, everything. And I know I might not be your cup of tea, but if I'm the only one that is answering, I will find you who you need to help you get through something. So reach out to us, Veterans Anonymous. See you tomorrow on the crossroads.
Yes, ma'am. Again, thank you very much to all our guests. Michael, thank you for coming in. We got way deeper into the metal detecting hobby tonight. I really enjoyed it for stinking sure.
Got everybody checking their coins now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Everybody's checking the pocket change, going through what do you think I got laid out on the counter in the kitchen right now?
I went in there tonight.
took all the crap out of the top of it. I'm like, oh, I have this beer stein from freaking one of my buddies gave it to me, and it's slam full. It's like out on the counter now. So thank you for the rest of my night. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Right.
You never know. I mean, this is a redirection show. It's Scram Jett. We talk about crazy crap. I'm in the drifting and barbecuing. Usually we have Felix on here. Big barbecue. Obviously, you look behind me inside. I love showing up Felix every time that I just cook something simple on my grill. Stupid shit. You know what I mean? Michael with his metal detecting. I got a few friends around here that have heard of Michael winning these coins and finding these coins and all this stuff. So you never know. Again, never take a permanent solution to a temporary problem. The resources out here. This is a redirection show. Find your zen, find your peace, find your mission, find something that drives you and pushes you to be here every day. And when that fades out, find something else. We all know the mission, being in the military. You know what I mean? We all have that sense of purpose. Find your sense of purpose. You just might find yourself into a multi-million-dollar business. I have some veteran friends that make more than, not even going to say, just because of the interest they had, and they started a business, and wow, hey brother, you need somebody to work for you? Really to work for somebody like that? But definitely, please reach out. Thank you for joining us. It's been a blast. I think we've kept right around probably the average of 13, 14 viewers tonight. I think we're down to 8 or 9.
I blame him.
No. See, when Michael came on, we had like 20, 22, 23.
So I'm saying I blame him.
Yeah.
It's
he stopped talking and we lost viewers. That's the thing. And then we started the Aussie Civil War, and we were like, oh shit, Israel and Gaza are already going at it. We don't need another one. So yeah, we try not to get
Audie. I want to get you on one of the shows.
Yeah.
One of these times, whether it's Scram Jett, Crossroads. I want to get you on one of these shows. Yeah, that would be an interesting episode, I think. Me and him are room dogs. We went to Kuwait. We hung out together for like 2 years. Then I lived with him for a year.
But it's seeing comments like that is just like,
yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. It's not for us. We're not getting paid. We don't want to be famous. Yeah. We just want to help. That's all we want to do.
Just by putting the comments up there, you're reaching out to us, and we try to get to every single one. You realize we interrupt a lot of our thoughts, a lot of our little things, and that's fine. We'll knock out all those little comments we can get into. Obviously, don't post anything that's controversial or crazy, or I'm going to skip you over and block you if it need be. No problem with that. What's up, Jade?
So just to say too, for anybody who's catching this not live and wants to leave a comment and stuff like that, I try to do my best to actually go through the shows and see any non-live comments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So just because you didn't catch it live doesn't
Oh.
mean we're not gonna see it.
Mhm.
So, and if you really need to, like Veterans Anonymous, our Facebook page, message that. You can message our YouTube. You can message the show's pages as well. Most of us are going to see it, depending on if you're doing the shows. But all of us are going to see the Veterans Anonymous messages.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Again, thank you for coming on. Mike, thank you so much for coming and explaining your, I'm not being facetious when I say this, your incredibly interesting hobby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of history involved. You know, I know we just got flashes of these coins up there, but I mean, you start looking into them and looking at the periods they were minted, and then also diving into what was going on during that period, not just where it was minted, but then around the world or in your region.
And even thinking of who had it.
Yeah, absolutely. You never know. You don't
How
know.
did it get there?
How did they get there? Did they drop it? Were they robbed? Were they murdered? Seriously, there's some spots around my area in Mobile that were across there. So many people, they found coins from the early 1500s all the way up to the 1800s in one spot. So they didn't know if it was a trader's den, a bandit's den, a trading post, something. It was like a crossroads of some point. Crossroads. No, seriously, it's absolutely insane. So
it opens your mind to think what aren't we knowing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just inches underneath your feet. You're walking this path.
Never know.
And they're just right there.
And I think it was Witter said he's like found a coin when they were digging up a sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like history.
Never know. You never know what you're gonna run into. All right, guys. I thank you all. Thank you for coming on. See you guys next week.
Thank you.
Deuces.
Laters.